In this video breakdown, this will be a very important one to me. This is going to be the most important video I make as of now and hopefully ever. But once again, I hope I still make some really great videos. But if there's one video that I'm gonna be very proud of, it will be this video. We will be going over some very important things. This anime is going to be the driving tool for me to relay my points. And let's get down into this deep dive. The anime that I'll be using is The Adventurers Who No Longer Believe in Humanity Will One Day Save the World. And that is a heavy title. That is a heavy title. But once again, this anime is really, really, really underrated. They only have one season, but it's a very, very good conversational and anime. And all four of these individuals all have some experience that they went through that has made them a little jaded. Yeah, I think that's yeah. We'll use that. A little jaded. They're trying to learn how to trust again. They're trying to learn if they should. They're having trouble forming this party because they all don't know each other. And, with your past experiences, sometimes it's a little hard to reopen those doors. But when they start their party, I love the name that they chose.
Guess we're the survivors. No matter what we face, it won't ever keep us down.
I learned how to acknowledge the things that I've been through have made me a much better person, regardless of how hard they were to go through, regardless of how hard they were to experience. That's why that word survivor is so important. A lot of people think like just surviving is just getting by, but it's only getting by if we don't really take in the lessons that we come out of it with. Yes, we may have people who have turned on us, betrayed us, used us, um, but instead of getting jaded from it, I think one of the biggest lessons that those experiences come with is what it really means to trust somebody. This is something I had to learn because I thought if you trust somebody, it shows that you care for somebody. But let's let them hit theirs real quick and then we'll tap into it.
Putting a person in charge of something isn't trust. It's recognizing they aren't out to hurt you. You do see the conundrum in telling us to both trust and doubt each other.
A lot of the people who truly know me and been around me for a very long time, this is something that they always try to express to me, my naivety. So a lot of the hardships that I've been through is off of my own accord. Whether it's having the wrong people around or trying to continue being around the wrong people, hoping that one day they can see, like, hey, I'm truly here for you. You're not alone. And not understanding that some people don't really care. It's not saying that they're bad people. It's just the genuine sting of life. And if you look around in the world that we currently live in and we're going through, it is hard for people to look past the dangers of every corner. And I don't want people to just go into the world and be like, oh, we got to take chances and hope that one day, that danger is no longer there. That's being foolish. That's what I suffered from for a long time. Just hoping that if I do enough, if I try enough, if I'm there enough, people can one day be like, "Oh, you know what? Hey, there are some good people out there." That doesn't make me a good person by doing that. That just makes me a foolish person. And I had to learn that because I grew up in a household. If most people know my mother, one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet in your life. Um, Despite everything that she been through, she still kept a smile on her face, positivity, and always tried to protect us from a lot of the woes of the world. So I always tried giving that same energy to other people, not understanding that sometimes to other people that energy comes off as, how would you say, stupid? And I'm not trying to disrespect my mother in any way. I'm trying to say it as far as how she did it was so freely and genuinely that I didn't understand that that's not something for everybody.
Here's every weapon I own. My strengths are unarmed combat and daggers, as well as scouting. I'm also pretty good at managing items and bookkeeping.
The reason I go into that tangent just then is because I want to express to everybody a lot of the things that may seem like is against us is really ourselves not truly understanding what's around us. Um, that's why I say I'm using this anime to really hit the key points of what I'm trying to express. I may not be eloquently saying it or expressing it in the right terminology, but once again, I'm just trying to open up a dialogue that we can start talking with. Because I know there's many people out there that sat there and said, "Why me? Like, what did I do? Like, why is it coming at this way?" And it just comes with us breaking down the scenario to truly understand the part we played in it. So no situation is doesn't have any blame on our side. So even if there's a misunderstanding, it's probably because not saying that it's our fault or it's their fault. I'm saying it in a way of to properly understand why we were in the situation to begin with helps us prevent ourselves from being in that same predicament once again. That's why I say that I really wanted to do this type of video. I really wanted to try to talk with people that are on that path that I'm on as far as protecting our peace. We're going to the next exhibit.
Is this your way of revealing your secrets?
The problem with trusting people around you is you have no idea what they're capable of.
What I'm saying is for the people who we're close with that we may have falling out with under misunderstandings, people who are generally just out there to be spiteful or to make things difficult for you, this ain't a conversation that regards them. You just got to be able to point out those type of people and make sure that they have as limited ability to harm you as possible. I'm saying for general misunderstandings like with family disputes and stuff like that, there's really nothing you can do for someone who's just a spiteful person who wishes the most harm upon their fellow brethren. For them, tell them to kick rocks. That's that's the best thing I can say. You ain't even got to tell them that. Just stop interacting with those mentalities. Period. Easier said than done. I understand that, but the faster we learn how to identify these things, the better our experiences will be with people. But like I said, this conversation is for the general misunderstandings that we have with loved ones, people around us, people that we call close to us, and we hope that we can continue calling them close to us despite the interactions that we may have or the conflicts that we may get into. But for any time that you do have a conflict with a loved one, Exhibit A. We apologize. We apologize. And an apology is not just something you say. It comes with actions. It comes with a certain level of assuring that I understand what went wrong and I apologize for my part in it. And I assure you that I will do my best to make sure it doesn't happen again. A lot of people a lot of people can say an apology, but apology comes with action. It comes with change. Um, the best apology is change behavior. That's where we grow, we develop, and we get better. This is something that like I said, I'm on this journey. I'm still learning, I'm still trying to progress in this myself. Um, a lot of my experiences, I just shut myself off. I shut myself off and I cut out the experience with the person and I'm trying to get better at identifying the time that I'm supposed to reach back. And that's the part where it really comes with skill, because you can't reach someone too early because maybe they're not over it yet. You can't reach someone too late because maybe they experienced a point where they're just over it. So they're like, if you didn't have that energy then, don't come with that energy now. So, like I said, it's a very touch and go situation. I will never say that something can't be mended. I will say be careful in how you tend to mend it, because a simple apology is one thing, but like I said, apologies come with change behavior. Let's try to do our best not to cross our fellow brethren. Let's try to make sure that we know who we're dealing with. We interact with them in a way that fits our relationships.
Nothing will stop me. Even if I get hurt, I'll always have faith in others. Fire!
So, touching on the always having faith in others, like I said, no matter what we've been through, no matter what we've experienced, we should always strive to still remain who we are. As far as if you're a genuine person, your interactions with people should be genuine. Don't bring the animosity from other experiences with someone you've just met, because it already starts it off at that at that stage. So despite everything we've been through, we learn from it. We hold on to it, but we don't pass it on to someone else that doesn't deserve label. But at the same time, we still protect ourselves. Like I said, a lot of what I'm saying is easy to say, it's harder to practice. And like I said, I'm on that journey now. I hope that this conversation has really um, pique somebody's interest. I hope that you guys have stuck around for this. Like I said, we're going to come out with a lot of fun. We're going to come out with a lot of energy for a lot of other videos. This one is just, it's a passion project for myself. One, it kind of serves as a personal benchmark at a time period. Like, this is my beginning stage in getting into these videos. So I would like to do more deeper dives down the road, especially with the community that I want to build. I want the community to be able to enjoy while at the same time pick a little piece, pick a little piece of my brain while I pick a little piece of you guys's through the comment sections. I'm gonna go to you guys' profiles. If you guys have videos, I'm always gonna go tap in. I'm a like, I'm a subscribe. Um, like I said, this is a community. Everybody who engages with me, it gives me an opportunity to engage with you guys. Go to your profiles and see. John, the playlist that you have, I'm over here already enjoying it and everything. Vince, your profile, the gaming channel, love it. Everybody go check their pages out. Um, it's like I said, as far as a community, we build together, we grow together, we expand together. That's what we're here for. Um, but this is gonna be the last clip I'm playing, and this one may kind of play into a lot of what I've been talking about. Just like every other clip, it has a meaning, it has a message, and we're gonna break that down too.
Is there anybody in the world who's exactly what they appear to be? You're so naive. Everyone's got two sides, like a playing card. They show whichever's more convenient based on the circumstances. There's neither a fake side nor one that's true. Both of them are real.
We are ever growing individuals. If someone perceives us to be a very negative person, that's their perspective of our interactions. It does not mean they're wrong. It does not mean they're right. Like old buddy says, both are true. No matter what, we just have to understand who we are and where our intentions lie. If you move through the world with the intentions not to do harm to people or not to offend people, most likely those interactions would limit to a certain extent. But we also have to be careful, like I said, who we're interacting with. That's the most important part with this video that I want people to understand and also do their process and really searching and addressing. Once again, I appreciate everybody who's tapped in, who stayed in for this conversation. I would love to hear you guys' feedbacks in the comment. I'd love to hear you guys' take on this discussion. I know there's a lot of things I missed. Hey, I'm trying my best to try to hit all the points without dribbling on for too long. So thank you guys for sticking in with me for this long. I really appreciate it. Tap in the comment sections. Let me know you guys' take. Let me know you guys' insights. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. And you guys could also pick the next subjects of conversation. If you guys want to go anime, I also want to do movie breakdowns. I want to put in some show breakdowns. I also want to bring in character breakdowns, like to pick an individual, like Ryan Phillips. And I know what you did last summer. How was Ryan Phillips the bully of the movie? This man was acting like he had the most hands in the world. Like this man was about to serve anybody who stepped to him. And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, you could probably squabble, but why is everyone over here scared of you with the squabbles? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But once again, these are the type of conversation we can go to. This one was a little more, like I said, a passion project for myself. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. I always enjoy having these type of conversations with me and my wife and my friends. And I'm glad to have it with you guys too. Once again, I really appreciate everyone who stuck around this long. Have a great day. Be safe. Be blessed. One.